E agora vamos começar com a apresentação das equipas ASC Ville de Dakar e Costa e iniciamos direito com a apresentação da equipa canadense. Uma forte salva de palmas para as campeãs nacionais. Com o número 2 é a número 3, Ville de Dakar. Número 4, número 5, número 15, número 21, Carla Corvale, e número 27, Isabelle Marcela. O treinador é Leonel Manini e o treinador adjunto é o Marvin Costa. A força de palmas para a equipa brasileira. E agora vamos apresentar o ASC Ville de Dakar. Now we present the team of ASC Ville de Dakar. Number 3, Lope Roche. Number 4, Diego Day. Number 5, Elma Malo. Number 6, Juan Soto. Number 7, Mukumata Yanko. Number 8, Katie Faye. Number 9, Juana No. Number 10,
AS Ville de Dakar in third place in Group B competition. Are the officials for this match: Annie Joyce Buchenu, Monica Musuna, and Didier Nishiti Shima from Zimbabwe, Uganda, and Rwanda, respectively. Take a look at the starting lineups in just a few moments. These opening ceremonies are taking place. Here's a look at the bracket as Interclub and Sporting will play in the semifinal matchup. The winner of this game will play the winner of CNSS and Ferroviario Maputo. So one half of the semifinal bracket is filled. The other one will be filled by the end of today. And then those 4 teams will battle it out down to the final 2 for the Champions Cup, which will be decided on Saturday. Both clubs are still warming up as we prepare for a good one. Stick around. This is Costa do Sol versus AS Ville de Dakar. As you take a look at one of their top performers from the last game, Ingvild Mukaro, plus 20 on the efficiency and a double-double with 14 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, and 1 steal to her name. She has been very effective, and she is 9th in scoring in the Champions Cup, averaging 16 points per game, 5th in rebounds per game with almost 10, and 3rd in assists with 3.8 per game. There's Fatoumata Diango, who was the key player in the victory against APR BBC. 57-37 victory, ended up with 20 points, 3 assists, 3 steals, and 2 rebounds. Diango is the team's leading assist, leads the team with the assist with 2.3. She averages 10.3 points and 2 rebounds a game while shooting 55.6% from the free throw line. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for Costa do Sol, as we have Ingvild Mukaro, along with Eleuteria Havangwe, Chelsea Raphael, Nilza Shisani, and Carla Covain. Starters for AS Ville de Dakar: Dombe Baji, Ella Malu, Fadike, Kuna Dao, and Fatoumata Traore. Lino Mesnik, the head coach of Costa del Sol. Their only loss in this tournament was against Interclub, the best team, 72-57, after having a 15-point lead, the largest lead in the game, only for that to be turned around on them. There's Ousmane Diallo, who despite the 2 losses were able to hold their own on the 13th with a 57-37 win against APR BBC. They lost to Sporting, who advances to the next round, and they also lost to Ferroviario Maputo, a team for which we will see following this game as they will go toe-to-toe against CNSS from Congo. We will have the tip-off in just a moment. I'm Aaron Sanders. You're watching the 2022 FIBA Africa Women's Cup, the Champions Cup from Maputo.
Good luck to the teams. Boa sorte aqui para cada uma dessas 2 equipas. Nós queremos ouvir as claques. Onde está a claque do ASC Ville Senegal? A claque do Costa Sol. Boa sorte para cada uma das 2 equipas em campo.
Costa del Sol and AS Ville de Dakar set to tip off. Winner of this will play in the semifinals against the winner of CNSS and Ferroviario Maputo, the home team in the 2022 FIBA Africa Women's World Cup. Carla Covain will tip it off with Fatoumata Traore. And we are underway as AS Ville de Dakar starts things off with the ball. And it starts with a turnover down low. Ingveld Mukaro, 9th best scorer in the tournament. 3 doesn't go, as Malu has the ball for ASC Ville de Dakar. There she is down the far corner, down to 9 on the shot clock. Here's Dow trying to drive down the sidelines, but she steps out of bounds. Costa del Sol ended up with a 3-1 record in group competition. 2nd place in Group A. AS Ville de Dakar, 3rd in Group B with a 1-2 record. This is Shizani. Down low to Covain, spins around, and the block by Traore. So Costa del Sol will keep possession with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Traore already had her hand up the moment Covain had the ball. Down the 3 on the timer. Here's how Von Wayne let it go down low, but the shot clock was running out. They turned the ball over. And Baji is able to kiss it off the glass for 2. Here's Covain, sends it over to Avongwe. Raphael trying to drive off the right side, but can't. Carla Covain once again taking it to the hole. And we will have our first foul of the game. That's going to be on Cuddy Faye. Carla Covain has yet to score a free throw in this tournament. Her best game was against Kenya Ports Authority with 11 rebounds, 6 points, 3 steals, and 1 block. Driving down the basket was Malu, as she was unable to get the teardrop to fall. Baji immediately to Dow. Dow firing it from the wing, can't hit that. Costa del Sol with another possession. 2-0 the score. And Shizani trying to put the moves on Baji, but draws the foul. Underneath the basket, Covain was open, but Raphael gets the ball instead. Now here's Shizani. Shizani trying to give it to Raphael, but they turn the ball over. Now they're saying AS Ville was the last team that touched the ball. So Costa del Sol gets another chance. Costa del Sol may be going back to the line once again, as ASC Ville finds himself with 2 fouls already. It looks like 3 fouls, correction. There's Alateria Havongwain, a 36.8% free throw shooter. And she misses the first. She's the assist leader in the tournament with 4.3 a game. In FIBA since the Africa U16 Championships back in 2013. Costa del Sol finally on the board thanks to the free throw from Havongwain. ASC Ville de Dakar averages 58.8 a game. Costa del Sol down 1. Havongwain deep to Shizani. As they call a travel with 6:51 remaining in the first. Cuddy Faye out at the corner. Dow up off the mark. Traore gets the rebound. Gets met by the double team. Faye inside off. We may have a first foul against Costa del Sol. there is a tussle from Fatoumata Traore. Goes to the Soul. 6 on the shot clock. Faye trying to drive. She's at the corner. She has to put it up. There's a 24-second violation. Minutes into this matchup, the winner will play in the semifinals. Here's Mukaro, met by the double team, gets stopped near the free throw line, puts it up, and another travel is called, which turns the ball over the other way. And a nice feed to Fatoumata Traore makes it 4-1. Here's Havon Wayne, a veteran in FIBA tournaments. Havon Wayne, the far side, 5 on the clock. Drives over Cavane, jumper, no. Rebound, up, no. And Malu couldn't control it. And Costa del Sol gets another break. As Elamalu will check out and Fune Suzuku will take her place. Here's Havon Wayne guarded by Suzuku. 7 seconds on the clock. The shot goes for Ingvild Mukaro. We're back to a 1-point game. We're halfway in the first. Nadal driving right in from the right, looking for Baji. The ball hits the deck and rolls out of bounds. Here's Mukaro, who ended up with 22 points and 12 rebounds against Kenya Ports Authority. So let's take a look at the replay to see what happened. There's going to be a foul on Costa del Sol. Looks like to be a moving screen. Costa del Sol must have about 3 turnovers in the opening stages of this match alone. Nice screen from Traore as she gets the ball back and she is tangled up with Shizani. Here's the pull-up. It's good for Traore. Off the inbounds pass. It's a 3-point game. Longway. Look at Shizani. Shizani looking for a Longway. Five on the 24. The 3 off. Rebound Faye. Here's Sissoko rushing down the floor. High-low pass to Traore, spins around, puts it up, no good, but she's going to go to the line. She almost beat the double team with the fake and the spin. And Costa del Sol will take a timeout as they find themselves down 3.
Segundo, todos os bloqueios agora, vamos fazer flash. Perceberam? Vamos fazer flash, joga flash. Agora vai ter que explicar uma coisa. Eles estão nos dando flash aqui. Eles estão aqui. Vai deixar agora. Tudo bem. Vai tirar lá. Trabalha aqui. E ela aí, vai simples lá. Quando tu tá no rosto.
Lionel Monique, the head coach of Costa del Sol, not happy with his team's performance in the early stages of this game. We are in the quarterfinal matchup between ASC Ville de Dakar and Costa del Sol. Costa del Sol back on the court, down 6-3. With 3:27 left in the opening quarter, he expects things to turn around, especially when it comes to those turnovers. They committed 3 in almost 7 minutes of action. They missed a lot of opportunities due to those turnovers, as Fatoumata Traore is at the line and misses the first free throw. She averages 7 rebounds and 6.3 points per game. Doesn't knock down any of those free throws. We stay at 6-3 for the moment. There's a long way. Cut, 10 on the clock. Carla Covain. And Costa del Sol not looking like themselves in the early stages of this game. Remember, they ended up with a 3-1 record in Group A competition, placing second. And a travel is called. The ball will go to Costa del Sol. Sissoko taking too many steps. Elizabeth Pereira will check in for Rafael. Pereira driving right into the left side, scoops up the layup, that's off the mark. Sissoko fires a 3, and it rattles around, but it doesn't fall. Pereira into Covain. And Covain knocks it down, and she'll go back to the line. Traore shaken up on the play as Covain finally gets the spin work and the bucket to go. It looks like she got hit in the face prior to the shot. So Fatou Kane will take her place. Misses it off the top. Back in the corner, Zoko. Zoko met by the double team. Here's Baji for 3 off the mark. Back comes Costa de Sol and Mukaro. Mukaro with the crossover to Shizani. Levain up and off. Put back, no good. Shizani and Costa de Sol finally finding their niche by drawing the fouls and heading back to the free throw line. Bright Kennedy Hopiate about to check in for Costa de Sol. She played 12 minutes in their final group matchup against Energy BBC. Those free throws go down. Bright Kennedy Hopiate, who averages 4.5 points and nearly 3 rebounds per game, checks in as Costa de Sol takes their first lead thanks to those free throws made. It's 7-6. Here's Dow for 3. That's off the side. Gets her own rebound. Guarded by Kennedy Hopiate. Malu driving. The 3 goes. The 3 works out for Diago as ASC Ville regains the lead. Ball batted away out of bounds. As Carla Covain has been doing the most damage inside the paint for Costa de Sol. 49.2 seconds left in the opening quarter. OB8 guarded by Cuddy Faye. Down on the near side. Covain was open, and Pereira gets the ball instead. Drives right inside. The corner shot. Dances and misses. Another rebound. 3 is off the mark. And Costa de Sol back at it. 2 offensive rebounds. So the hustle and intensity has picked up for the team in blue. Trips to the free throw lines are becoming more frequent, with Elizabeth Pereira knocking down the first free throw. It's because Costa de Sol has been able to attack the basket, meet the double team, and draw the contact. 32 6/10 remaining as Pereira knocks both free throws down. We're tied at 9. There's Cuddy Faye running the floor, is almost taken away by Mukaro as she applies pressure. Malu's able to save it before it goes on the backcourt. The layup is good from Malu. Long Wayne and Costa de Sol looking for the final shot with 9 seconds to go in the first quarter. Foul during the drive. Mukaro at the line, makes the first. This is to tie the game. And she misses it, it rattles off. And AS Ville de Dakar will have the final shot with 2.6 seconds to go. And it's taken away. Will Costa de Sol keep possession? They will not, but Great heads-up play from Macaro off the steal. So the clock currently shows 1.2 seconds on the clock. So they put 0.3 of a second back in, 1.5 seconds to go. As the ball goes out of bounds, and Costa del Sol will have a catch and shoot opportunity with 0.3 left. Interesting. Tavangwe will inbound the ball. They have to hurry up or else they'll get a 5-second violation. They're able to get it off in time. Kennedy Hobbate unable to get it off in time as the clock runs out, and that ends the first quarter. ASC Ville de Dakar leads 11-10 over Costa del Sol. You're watching the 2022 FIBA Africa Women's Champions Cup.
ASC Ville de Dakar, 11 Costa del Sol, 10. Au revoir, chers coachs d'équipe. On está aqui no ASC Ville. E a claque do Costa del Sol tem que ser esse ao longo do jogo. Vamos puxar para a nossa equipa.
Eleven to 10, ASC Ville with the lead against Costa del Sol as second quarter is set to get underway. I'm Aaron Sanders. Welcome back to the quarterfinal matchup in the 2022 FIBA Africa Women's Champions Cup. 2 games have already happened. We have this game going on, and then afterwards we'll have Ferroviario Maputo going toe-to-toe against CNSS. Costa del Sol begins the quarter with the possession. And in the first few minutes of this one, Costa del Sol committed plenty of turnovers. And at the halfway mark, they were able to turn things around by attacking the basket and controlling the ball. That shot doesn't hit as ASC Ville has the ball and is met by the double team before they got fouled. It looks like Alamalu fouled in the attempt to get the ball back. 7 on the clock. The entry pass to Covain. Yes, and it counts. So she will go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Alamalu too late on the assignment of that high-low pass. And Covain misses a free throw. She has yet to make a free throw in this tournament. Although she's making her presence known right underneath the basket. Now down the corner, driving right down the lane, scoops it up with the right hand. That's no good. Here's Bucaro. And traveling violation. Ball goes back to ASC Ville de Dakar. Leading scorer for ASC Ville de Dakar is Fatoumata Traore with 4 points. She is on the bench at the moment. The steal by Bucaro. She puts it up. Can't get it to fall, but she will go to the free throw line to get her 2 points. Meanwhile, Carla Covain is leading scorer for Costa del Sol with 4 points as well. We have a timeout on the floor with the score Costa del Sol 12, ASC Ville de Dakar 11.
Okay, you see. Okay, B side. One, enter.
Bucaro at the line. Has a 1-point lead for Costa del Sol. This is the first free throw. At the line, she shoots 57%. Drive in the bucket by the long way. Nice screen from Traore. Here's the three. That's off the mark for Marlon. Here comes Costa del Sol in transition. Slows things down. Was Hovante. And Diago was there to take it away. Ball. inside and hitting. The triple. Extends this lead to 5. There's Izoko out of the free throw line. Gets around the corner. There's Traore inside. No. Kennedy Hopier with the rebound. She fights with the ball with Fatumata Diago. And ASC Ville will take a timeout as they are down 18-13 against Costa del Sol.
Qu'est-ce qu'on a dit sur la claire? Elle dit, on prend un 3 points. On ne doit pas prendre un 3 points. On a dit, on dit. Elle ne doit pas tirer, sauter sur elle. C'est la claire qui tire. On fait ça. 11. Eles já perceberam. Bota ele na BI. Então, Ventura bloqueia o pé, homem da BI e liga.
Costa del Sol 18, ASC Ville de Dakar 13 with 6:48 remaining until halftime. So we have a look at Bride Kennedy Hopier. Knocked down a triple before the timeout. And Costa del Sol has been controlling the second quarter so far. Liliana Ventura is in the game for Costa del Sol. There's the pull-up. And Traore trying to get the rebound. ASC Ville with the 6th best field goal percentage in the league in the tournament with almost 35%. Three on the shot clock. They'll have to put it up. Traore wasn't able to put it up. Under 6 minutes now. Liliana Ventura with the overhead pass. And Shizani unable to control it. ASC Ville de Dakar of Senegal, down 5 points, their biggest deficit in the game so far. Baji cutting down low and drawing the foul. However, it's not meant to be because it's an offensive foul. And it's intercepted. Izoko. And they dump it to Traore, who will return to the line. So there's a foul on Shizani. And Vilma Covain will check in for Costa del Sol, replacing Nilza Shizani. On the floor for Costa del Sol, Vilma Covain, Kennedy Hopiate, Ricardo Pereira, and Ventura. For ASC Ville, Diongo, Laji, Dow, Sissoko, and Traore. Traore misses the second free throw. Still 18-13. We're halfway into the second quarter. Nice crossover dribble from Ricaro, who dumps it in to Vilma Covain. A 7-point lead. Last touch by Ventura. So Dow will throw in. Zogo down deep to Traore. Ramada Traore right into the scoring group. She now has 6 points, along with her 3 rebounds. Ventura looks to be a shove from Traore down the basket. That puts ASC Ville de Dakar over the limit. And Costa del Sol back at the free throw line. Vilma Covain has yet to make a free throw either. He's toward averaging 4 points and a rebound and a half per game. Vilma will have another chance at the line. Lionel Mianique showing Vilma Covain the way to get it down, and she does. She knocks down her first free throw of the tournament, and Costa del Sol has a 6-point lead. Sissoko is able to put it down. Covain on the pull-up, yes. Covain with 3 quick points. He has 6-point lead for Costa del Sol. Has control of the ball. ASC Ville de Dakar responds back with a long shot. That's a 3. 23-20. Vilma Covain, a 5-0 scoring run for Vilma Covain as the crowd gets into it. Chelsea Raphael back in, replacing Ileana Ventura. 3:16 remaining in the first half. Substitutions. ASC Ville making some changes themselves. As Elma Malu checks in for Punadal. 3 from the corner, no good. Soul ball with under 3 minutes until halftime. Just Lucaro on the drive on the right side. Flips it over to Vilma. Yes! 7 straight points for Vilma Cobain as it was a tie game, and now it's a 7-point Costa del Sol lead. Ingvil Macaria on the assist. Stay with ASC Ville. As Vilma Cobain comes up with a foul. Olateria Havangwe checks in for Macaro. Layup is missed by Mahler. Costa del Sol rushes the floor. Vongwing fighting Kennedy Hopier. A risky pass. But Raphael's able to get the ball. Diongo with the foul and Pereira at the line. His free throw is no good. The second free throw does not go in either. Tough luck, despite the 7-point lead. The feed from Sissoko inside, that shot is off. The layup is good for Chelsea Raphael. Nice vision from Kennedy Hopier from one end of the floor to another. A long two doesn't fall. On the other end of the floor, the layup, tough one, it does not go in. There's been a 9-0 scoring run for Costa del Sol in the last 3 minutes. Anwana checks in for the first time today for Costa del Sol as Pereira will take a seat for the remainder of the half. Offensive foul. Here's Kennedy Hopier. Vongwing outside for 3. Off the glass and off. 4-second difference between shot clock and game clock as Traore hits the deck hard. for ASC Ville de Dakar. That breaks a dry scoring spell over the last few moments. 9 points, 4 rebounds, along with assists and a block. Close out the first half as Kennedy Hopi has the ball with 10 seconds to go. There's Alvangway driving through everybody, can't get it inside. They're down to the final seconds. Malud is flustered. Has some extra time ran off the clock. So they will fix that. They will deal with 9/10 of a second. Not enough time to get a good quality shot off. ASC Ville is determined, and they'll just give it to Sissoko. And that's it for the first half. Costa del Sol in a big scoring run in the second quarter, outscoring ASC Ville de Dakar 19-10. After trailing by 1 at the end of the first quarter, they now lead 29-21. As we head into break. Take a step aside, you will see some highlights of the first half, and we'll be back for the second half between ASC Ville de Dakar and Costa del Sol in a few moments. I'm Aaron Sanders, you're watching the 2022 FIBA Africa Women's Champions Cup from
propósito, está conosco aqui nesse pavilhão o presidente da FIBA Mundo, Amani Yang, que é acompanhado pelo presidente da FIBA, o Salicano Aníbal Nato. Uma forte salva de palmas para eles.
The leading scorers for both teams both have 9 points. For Costa del Sol, Vilma Covain went on a 7-0 scoring run in the second quarter. She has a total of 9 points. On the other end for ASC Ville de Dakar, Fatoumata Traore has 9 points along with 4 rebounds, a steal, and a block. Costa del Sol has the lead heading into the second half, 29-21 against ASC Ville de Dakar. We're about to get that third quarter underway in just a few moments. I'm Aaron Sanders. Hope you're enjoying the first day of knockout quarterfinal action in the 2022 FIBA Africa Women's Champions Cup from Maputo. Earlier today, in the first game of the quarterfinal matchup, in the direct knockout, Interclub defeated APR BBC convincingly 94-53. They have punched their tickets into the next round, and so did Sporting AFC, who defeated KPA 76-70. So Interclub and Sporting will play in the semifinals in hopes of making it to the championship. We already have this game, but after this game, we'll have Ferroviario Maputo, the home team of this tournament, play against CNSS from the Congo Republic. The winner of this game and the winner of that game will go toe-to-toe in the semifinal matchup tomorrow afternoon. So ASC Ville de Dakar will start the second half with possession. They were outscored 19-10 in the second quarter. 7 of those 19 points they gave up was straight from Vilma Covain on her scoring run. 9 points. So without her points, both clubs would have 10 points apiece in the second half. But nonetheless, it is an 8-point lead for Costa del Sol. They're underway here in the third quarter. Down to 8 on the shot clock. Here's El Malu over to Kadi Faye outside. No. Rebound by Kennedy Hopier. Wasn't as productive in the last game in group competition. We'll be playing 12 minutes and short on stats, but she has been holding her own since she came onto the floor this game. She throws it away right on cue, unfortunately, over to Traore. They send it right down deep to Dombe Baji. And Dombe Baji opens up the scoring for herself and ASC Ville here in the third. For Baji. He's working on 2 fouls as that layup doesn't fall. And Baji is there to pick it up. Dow back to Baji. They turn the ball over. With that turnover, that is troublesome. That is the 15th turnover from ASC Ville de Dakar. There have been 11 turnovers for Costa del Sol. In total, there have been 26 turnovers since the opening tap. Here's Kennedy Hopier outside to a wide open 3-ball from Elizabeth Pereira. A 32-23 lead for Costa del Sol. Here's Traore. And it's intercepted. Intercepted by Pereira. Caro all alone to the 10. She's going to go to the line. Ingvild Mukaro had 22 points and 12 rebounds against KPA. Best performance in the tournament, misses the first free throw. Today she has 4 points, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 1 rebound, along with no fouls. She knocks down the second free throw to make it 33-23. Taken away by Mukaro, and she goes all the way. 3 straight points from Mukaro, as she has 7. And it's taken away yet again. Here's Costa del Sol on the move. This is a 3-on-2. Corner 3 is short. Rebound Pereira. Nice give and go pass, but it's stopped by Kari Faye. Kari Faye with the block out of bounds. 7:07 left in the third quarter. Dow checks out along with Trey and Faye. So now in for ASC Ville, Kane, Diago, and Sissoko. Kennedy Hopi with the ball. Goes for the 2, that is off the mark. On the other end, here's Diago for 3. Under 7 minutes now. Kennedy Hopi takes a crack at a 3. That's a little short as it hits off the front iron. Kane up top. Look around the perimeter to Diago. Here's Sissoko with a circus shot, and she gets it up and in. So Sissoko with 4 points now. Well, with 2 points now, by mistake. On the timer. And it's taken away by Sissoko. Here is Diago back to Sissoko. She lost control of it, but was able to give it up in time. Costa del Sol will take a timeout as they see their lead not in a way dwindling, but the tempo is shifting to ASC Ville's favor. Costa del Sol leads by 10.
Vai para Ville. Vai fazer 4, 5 horas. Sabe faltando nós aqui? On ne prend plus le tir à 3 points. C'est pas normal, tout à l'heure on en a pris. Ok? Avant de le ballon, pas de le ballon.
Just a hair more than 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Costa del Sol with a 10-point lead. As ASC Ville de Dakar has the ball, fresh out of the timeout. Stay with ASC. Too much contact right near the baseline. As Mukaro fouled Sissoko. And they turn the ball over again. Here's Costa del Sol. There's a 3. And the rebound by Faye. Here's Sissoko, the half spin. Over to Faye. Faye dishing it out to Traore, and it's taken away yet again. There's almost a combined total of 30 turnovers between these two teams in this matchup. Here's the pull-up jumper off the mark for Shizani as she hits the deck. Bringing the ball up the floor is Faye. Faye driving on the left side, looking for help as she avoids the double team. Traore spinning around, almost had her cookies taken away. She spins, she drives. No basket travel. And Traore was in trouble the moment she stepped in. Traore will have a seat as Baji checks in for her. Carla Covain is in for Nilsa Chizani. The other in for Costa del Sol. Here is Havangwain driving to the 10. She hits it off the glass. That doesn't fall in. And there is a little bit of body checking on the other end as the 3 doesn't go for Diago. Caro motioning for a play. So we have an offensive foul. That will be on Carla Covain. Fadu Kane doing a good job drawing the foul. .4:17 remaining in the third quarter. Costa del Sol 35, ASC Ville 25. There's a pull-up jumper. It's blocked by Macaro. And she got it on the other end of the basket, and she puts it up and misses it. She was about to take care of business on both ends of the floor. What a tough shot, and she gets it to fall. Cardi Faye taking advantage on the missed layup. And now it's an 8-point game. Covain back into the game. The cut, the drive, the make for Chelsea Raphael. Raphael brings the lead back to double digits. She has 4 points. Foul on the long. There's 3:20 to go in the third quarter. Faye dishing it to Kane. Kane almost had it taken away. Will stay with ASC. It's a foul on Kane. Turns the ball back over to Costa del Sol. Here's Covain. She kicks it right out to Pereira. 4 on the shot clock. Pereira fires it at will. Too strong. The other end of the floor, it's taken away. Great hustle from Macaro. Macaro takes a crack at it. Can't hit it. Kane with the rebound. Sissoko barely controls the ball before it was taken away again. Here's Sissoko, the spin, the shot, the miss. Avongwing, oh, lightning quick as she dishes it over. The shot is no good. Here's Faye, blocked by Pereira. Under 2 minutes. Corner three is no good. Second chance for Costa del Sol. After that broken play, the shot's no good for Avongwing. So Zoko, as they try to work the ball around, Baji was open, but that ball was tapped out of bounds. And timeout is called by Costa del Sol. They are up 10 in the dying moments of the third quarter. Both of these teams have to control the tempo because there's been plenty of broken plays and turnovers. As now, there's been a combined total of 35 turnovers. ASC Ville responsible for 22 of them. They are down by 10. They're looking to cut it to single-digit deficit. There's the steal, and the bucket is good. As Chelsea Raphael gets 2 more. Chelsea Raphael now has 6 points with 4 boards. It's a 12-point lead for Costa del Sol. They're back at it with the ball. Caro to Ventura. Caro looking for the ball. Overhead pass Ventura, driving right into the right side and banks it in. Ileana Ventura on the scoreboard now. And the Costa del Sol crowd coming alive here in Maputo as ASC Ville commits yet another turnover. They have a whole lot of work ahead of them in the fourth quarter if they want to make an upset and advance to the semifinal round. Since the second quarter, the game has been pretty much been in Costa del Sol's hands. Same with the final shot in the third quarter, down to 5. Here's Macaro driving. Here's a long 3. It doesn't go. And the third quarter comes to a close as Costa del Sol outscores ASC 12-6 in the third quarter. They have the lead 41-27 at the end of the third. This coverage of the 2022 FIBA Women's Champions Cup will continue in 1 moment. this game will play against the winner of CNSS and Ferroviario Maputo, which comes up after this match. Costa del Sol with a 41-27 lead as we begin the fourth quarter. Vane leading the scoring with 9 points. Ventura cracks at a 3, and it's way off. Zoko finding Kane, and it's off. Costa del Sol, second in Group A competition, 3-1. ASC Ville, third in Group B action, 1-2. The dish in the feed does not result in a bucket. Shot clock is winding down, and they will not get a shot off in time. Sissoko is able to get the screen from Baji. It was nearly picked off by Raphael, who had an efficient third quarter, to say the least. Here's Dow into Sissoko. Sissoko for 3, no. A lot of blue shirts underneath the basket waiting for that rebound. ASC was working on a 2-3 zone. Fake, the spin, the pass from Makaru. He gets the ball back. They kick it right out of the corner. The 3 rattles off. It's the 26th turnover for ASC today. They need 14 points or more to survive and try to make it to the semifinals. Right now, Costa del Sol is sitting comfortably in that spot. However, there's still 8 minutes to go. Relation. The floor for ASC, Diongo, Faye, Kane, Dow, and Traore. For Costa del Sol, Shizani, Havon, Wayne Macaro, Raphael, and Ventura. Havon Wayne asked for the ball, and she got it. It's the crossover off. She gets the 3 off. She can't get it to drop. On the other end, nice Euro step, but Sissoko's unable to finish it off. Zani to Ventura, gets the shot from outside. The largest lead in the game. And Dow takes a crack at a 3, and that jumps off the right side and over. 7 minutes away. Rather Costa del Sol to advance to the semifinals or ASC to build some magic up, to overcome the 17-point deficit. Foul underneath the basket. That's on Traore, her third personal foul. As Shizani knocks it down. 3 points for Nilza Shizani today. And she adds one more to it. 4 points along with 3 boards. Oh, Endoy was able to get the defender off her feet, and Kane knocks the jumper down. Zavon Wayne with the wide crossover. She still has the ball. Gets through the screen. 7 on the clock. Here's Raphael for 3. No. An offensive rebound. Raphael down low to the basket. Foul with under 6 minutes to go. Elizabeth Barrera checks back in. Shizani misses the first free throw. And the second free throw dances in and out. .5:48 on the clock as Endoy tries to sail in for the rebound, and that goes out of bounds. Shizani at the top of the key. Looking for Raphael. She takes it inside herself. And it goes out of bounds. Pass into Traore. So Traore makes this a 46-31 ball game with 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Tough shot doesn't fall. Traore was there to clean up the board. Endoy sending it over to Dow. Back underneath the Traore, and she misses the 2. 2 bounces, but it doesn't go in. Next match, CNSS versus Fiorellaro Maputo. That comes after the conclusion of this game, as Nilza Shizani is able to put it off the glass and in. 6 points for Nilza, along with 5 rebounds and a steal. before anything else happens, we have a timeout on the floor with under 4 minutes to go. Costa del Sol leads ASC Ville de Dakar 48-31.
Wow, Django Ina. Django Ina. Regardez ce qu'on fait, regardez. Là, vous nous dites le bal, vous jouez 2 à l'heure, mais il y a score. Dans l'air, même si vous avez pas de misère, on va tout reculer. Là, c'est pas bon. Yes, vamos aqui na back, Nisa.
Nadal finding Faye. She's unable to get it, can't get the putback. Foul from ASC. That's the 13th foul in the quarter. Costa del Sol has 1. Kick it right back out for the corner 3. It's no good for Costa del Sol. To go. It's been all Costa del Sol since the start of the second quarter. Meanwhile, that foul was on. Well, actually, they don't call a foul. Sissoko blocked the shot. Domi Baji checks in for Mali. Seven on the clock as Kane tries to block it, but it looks like she fouled. Less than an hour, we will have the final quarterfinal matchup of this tournament. CNSS of the Congo Republic playing against Trofioro Maputo. Stay tuned for that one. Meanwhile, Macaro misses the first free throw. Macaro today, 7 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 steals. She gets the second free throw down. You look at the score sheet, well-balanced scoring from Costa del Sol today. Same with ASC Ville de Dakar. It's just the turnovers that both of these coaches are going to look at in preparation for their next games moving forward. The juke, the drive, the miss from Elizabeth Pereira. That will send her to the line as Costa del Sol is now in the bonus. Dome Baji with the foul. Endoy with the foul. Vilma Covain checking in for Ingvild Mukaro. Pereira knocks down the first free throw. Perfect. Good at the line. 51-31 to score, 2:33 left. Enjoyed juking, splitting through the middle, finding an open Baji whose shot is off the mark. Try to get her own rebound, she does. Around the perimeter, the corner three, it's good. For Fune Sissoko. Three-pointers have been an issue for both clubs today. Not a lot has been made, but plenty of them have been attempted. We're under 2 minutes to go here. Here is Endoy. Faye bailing her out. Sissoko driving to the basket and drawing the foul. They're trying to fix the net, and they do. So Fune Sissoko with the line, 60% free throw shooter throughout the tournament. She misses the first. And makes the second. 51-32. 51-35. Substitution for Costa del Sol. As we see Kishana Mafasitella checking into the game. As Costa del Sol finding out that this game is pretty much in the bag. As we approach the final minute of this game, it appears that Costa del Sol will be playing in the semifinals, and ASC Ville de Dakar will play in the consolation games. Shot clock violation, but at this point, Costa del Sol doesn't seem to mind one bit. But they do have to mind, incidentally, the 17 turnovers that they have committed in this game. 27 from ASC. That's a total of 44 turnovers combined in this ball game. Carla Covain checks in for Ileana Ventura. And Nilsa Shizani checks out, along with Chelsea Raphael. Bucket drops. This is a 14-point game with 30 seconds left in the game. Johnny Fay with the layup. Shot clock 10, game clock 20. One final feed inside the Ville de Dakar. And Ville de Dakar has 11 points now. Tied with Traore as the game's leading scorer. Final seconds as the layup doesn't go for Diago, and the clock runs out, and that's it. Costa del Sol defeats ASC Ville de Dakar 53-37 in a game where we've seen well-balanced scoring from both clubs and a lot of turnovers on the part involved. Costa del Sol with 11 steals total, outscoring ASC Ville de Dakar 43-26, and that's straight from the second quarter in alone. They were able to take care of business as they advance to the semifinals, and ASC Ville will play in the consolation match. ASC Ville shot 34% from the field, Costa del Sol shooting 32%. We will have interviews from both coaches, and then I'll be back with the final stats. Once again, final score, Costa del Sol 53, ASC Ville de Dakar 37. Now let's go over to the interviews.
Mister, muito boa noite, parabéns por esta qualificação para as meias. Mister, gostaria de primeiro entender o que é que estará a acontecer com a Nilza Siciliani. Estamos a verificar uma tendência decrescente no seu desempenho. E qual é a avaliação que faz desta partida?
Em primeiro lugar, parabenizar a minha equipa por termos passado para outra fase. É o fruto daquilo que viemos trabalhando. Acredito que estamos a falar de um campeonato longo. E não podemos nos esquecer, todos nós, que acabamos de sair da Liga Salzola há bocado, e de um campeonato para o outro, no mínimo tínhamos que ter 10 ou 12 dias de descanso. Tivemos 4 dias, é normal havermos essas oscilações, mas temos que continuar a trabalhar, incentivar a ela, que a um momento vai dar certo, vai melhorar, para ajudar aquilo que é a equipe, para paulatinamente chegar onde queremos chegar.
Muito obrigado. Ficam, portanto, as palavras de Leonel Manhê, que é o treinador principal desta formação do Costa del Sol. Gilberto Minhatum, tínhamos conseguido juntar aqui na zona de entrevistas rápidas o treinador desta formação na Sela galesa, mas infelizmente por motivos que não saberei justificar, acabou mesmo por, enfim, escapar-nos aqui da zona de entrevistas rápidas. Certamente poderemos ter a oportunidade de colher a sua reação lá mais para depois, enfim, no momento dedicado à conferência de imprensa que acontece, melhor dizendo, logo a seguir as partidas.
All right, thank you very much. Once again, let's take a look at the final stats of this ball game as Costa del Sol comes up with a huge victory to advance them to the semifinals tomorrow. 53-37 was the final score. And leading scorers was Fatomato Traore for ASC Ville with 11. Costa del Sol also had Ville de Dakar with 11 points as well. And despite the loss, ASC Ville was able to out-rebound Costa del Sol 40-38. That does it for this game. The next game comes up in about less than an hour as Ferroviario Maputo will go toe-to-toe against CNSS from Congo. Thank you for tuning in to this quarterfinal matchup in the 2022 FIBA Africa Women's Champions Cup from Maputo. I'm Aaron Sanders. We'll talk again at the next game.
Costa apurado para as meias finais da Taça dos Clubes Campeões em basquetebol sénior feminino. Costa